All right, back here on Study Ball and taking a look at Malik Willis. And as I do with all of these guys, I put together a tape of things that I really, really like, things that excite me about them, then put together a tape of things that they have to improve on. They've got to get better at if they really want to take that step and be that guy at the next level. So today we're going to take a look at that Army game again, and we're going to take a look at some of the things that I believe Malik Willis has to clean up as he makes that move to the next level. All right, so in our first video, we saw him make some big throws down the field. Tendency with that big arm of his, at times, when he's throwing these deep balls, the ball will just carry on him. When he throws this too flat. So I saw this in the course of the game. Some were really nice, great touch on the ball. Others, he got out too flat, used that big arm to try to lay it out there. Here, great job manipulating the pocket. Sliding, setting, now just throw it up in the air. Throw it up in the air. There'll be times tries to launch it out there and misses a big opportunity right here because the ball's a little bit too flat. Okay, here's another one. Great read right here. Peeks backside, these wide safeties, which we've seen a number of times on these two tapes. So we're going to go here and here. He gets the isolation he wants. Nice read, isolation on the Mike linebacker. Now just give me a little bit of that touch. A little bit of that touch. There it is, just a little firm and flat on the football. Once you verify, again, does a nice job. He verifies his backside safety. Once I know, quarterbacks, that backside safety is out by the numbers, now I know I can lay that ball up a little bit more because this guy can't go and get it. That safety is a lot tighter. Then we have to drive it in there. So here, did a nice job recognizing. Now just lay it up in the air and go get yourself a touchdown there. Okay, want to see him do a little better job of recognition on certain things. So here we're just going to have a double seam concept. Okay, double seam. We're going to run stops on the outside. So when that happens, we get middle closed. That's where we start. We want to read this middle safety and try to hit one of these seams. But off of that, if these seams are being carried by the outside backers, we have to be able to work through it and get outside to our stops right now. So here he looks back to this seam. This seam's being carried. There's the throw right there. Put that ball out there, able to recognize the one-on-one, don't have the seam, let the ball go, get yourself a completion. But here's where he bails himself out and did in this game. But again, I hate to count on that at the next level. I want to be able to get through things and see it. And so that's one of the things I think he's going to have to work on at the next level. Okay, here's another one. All right, so this particular look, they're pushing everything over, bringing the pressure to this side. Be able to find your one-on-one. Be able to understand what the defense is doing. Find your one-on-one. There's the throw right here with everything rotating to the front side. Take it to the backside. We saw it on the first tape where he ripped that skinny in the red zone, understands recognizes that the rotation, and then finds it. Like to see him do a better job with that right here. Now he's taking a sack. Okay, here's another one. Okay, being ready. Being ready. Okay, as you come out, basically just have all hitches. So all hitches right off the bat, we're thinking outside right now. Corners off. Everybody else is tucked inside. Get it out there. Get it out there. Either one of your guys. Okay, you got to be on time. Be on time. Understand what you're seeing. Understand what the key on this play. The key is always corners off. As soon as I see corners off, okay, all I have to worry about is the furthest outside guy, but I got to get the ball out on time. Got to see that right here and get the ball out. Leads to another situation. Again, it gets a couple yards there based on his legs, but I want to see him win more with the quickness in the pocket to recognize rotation and get the ball out. Okay, here's another one. They're going to bring pressure. Okay, so pressure. Okay, we've seen this a number of times. He hit this skinny for the touchdown down in the red zone. Okay, if you like that again, because again, the rotation is going that way, rip it. He looks over here, I want to see him rip it. Otherwise, you have some hot situations to the front side off of that pressure. Okay, they're bringing some guys. That's okay. Just take your quick throw right there if you want to go to that side. But get back, get set, boom, right there. Put your foot in the ground, rip it. Just like you did in the red zone. See the rotation, understand what you're seeing, put your foot in the ground and rip it. Missed an opportunity right there. And then ultimately trying to make the big play, which again, he makes a lot of plays with his legs, but got to be judicious with when to throw the football away and when to rip it. All right, here's another one. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, so I'm not really sure why they're blocking it this way, okay, but here's what we call, well, this particular situation, they are going, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this guy right here is technically going to be my hot guy, or in this case, for some reason, they're squeezing it this way, away from their back. But either way, got to understand we've got a hot right here. Okay, no need to panic. Boom, right there. Understand where your hots are. Understand where your hots are. Get the ball out of your hand, flip it out there. Like to see them push the protection the other way, but again, he knows he's hot. He knows the guy's coming free, but you got to know where your answer is. I should be over to this side, kicking it to his back. Something that he struggled with in this game was being able to recognize the hots and get the ball out of his hands. Here's another one. Going to bring the hot to the front side. Another free hitter. Boom, boom. There's your two hot guys. Got to get the ball out of your hands. Got to see the big picture. Okay, so the big picture says, okay, this guy comes from the inside. Hit your inside guy right there. See his receivers peeking at him right now. Put the ball on him. Get the ball out of your hands. Got to find a way to recognize that a little quicker. But then here, nice job, right? Able to make some guys miss and make a good throw. Again, another drop in this game. Got to lead to some frustration. A lot of drops in this game. But nice job on the move. Here's pressure again. Okay, so we saw this on the last tape. And so here's the first time that they did this. Basically the same play. There's your hot throw. Didn't see it here early in the game. Came back and recognized it later, which is a big thing. I want to see guys learn from their mistakes. So right here, got to see it. There it is. Huge play. Hit that hot with the pressure. You know the pressure's coming. Just where's your answer? Hit that right there. Man, could go a long ways. Okay, he's not sure. Now he's trying to buy and figure something out on the backside. But again, at that level, college level, able to make a guy miss and create a play. But tough to live with that on the next level. Okay, here's another one. Fading away. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Understand he's feeling some pressure over here, but he's falling away, and he's going to end up missing this throw. Get your feet set. Great job recognizing what they're doing. This guy here, got a guy down the middle. That safety's not an issue. We got to make this throw. Got to be able to make this throw. Reason he misses it here is just because he's falling away instead of setting his feet. And there was a number of times because he got a lot of pressure in this game, he was doing just that, falling away. Okay, here's another one right here. See him falling away, right? Again, they're bringing pressure, but pressure should be picked up if the back does a nice job. Trust it. Get back, set. You got nobody in the middle of the field. Lay that ball out and go get yourself a touchdown. He tries to throw this falling away. In doing that, misses the throw, can't lay it up and out there, and miss another opportunity for a touchdown. So there you go. A good look at some of the things that I think he has to do a little bit better. He's got to be able to recognize a little bit faster what he's seeing. He's got to be able to get the ball out in those hot situations. I felt like he saw and understood the pressure was coming, just wasn't fully comfortable with where to go with the football. Escaped it, made some big plays off of that. We've seen guys at the next level, the Russell Wilsons and guys that beat pressure with their legs quite often, but always catches up to those guys. And Russell Wilson is different. Guys like Kyler Murray are different. Maybe Malik Willis is different at the next level physically, but ultimately it's always going to come down to knowing what you're seeing and making the easy plays. Getting the ball to your playmakers instead of always trying to be the playmaker. The other thing is being able to settle in when that pressure's coming. Set his feet. Guys that have all this physical talent, the natural thing is to go, hey, I can get away with my big arm. But again, it's hard as you move to the next level. Windows are tighter. Athletes are better. That you've got to be on top of your technique, being able to set your feet and really make the kind of throws that you want, or you won't get away with them at the next level. So those are a couple of the things that I think Malik Willis has to clean up at the next level if he wants to separate himself.